In the next example, we're going to move to bigger units of measure. This time we're going to be talking about yards and feet. From my conversion chart in my Chapter 12 resources, I know that 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. So if you imagine a yard, that's like having 3 rulers lined up next to each other. So a yard is pretty big. So we know that 1 yard is 3 feet. So for every one of these, we need to have 3 feet. So now my question is, what if I had 2 yards? The cool thing is when you're doing relationships with measurement, you can typically always use a T-chart. So I'm going to draw that again. I'm going to do yards. I put YD, that's a way to represent yards, and FT, which is a way to represent feet. We know the relationship is 1 yard is 3 feet. So if I had 2 yards, that means I need to do 3 plus 3. I'm doing it 2 times. It's almost like doing 2 times 3. And I know that 3 plus 3 is 6. So that means that 2 yards is the same thing as 6 feet. Let's try another one. I'm going to use my T-chart again. I'm going to set up yards on this side and feet on the other side. Remember that 1 yard is 3 feet. That is never going to change. That is always going to be the relationship between yards and feet. We know from the previous problem that 2 yards is 6 feet because we just added 3 from the previous one. So 3 yards would be 3 times 3. So it's going to be 3, 6, 9. But we don't want 3 yards, we want 4 yards. So this means I have to do the number 3 4 times. So that's like doing 4 times 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12. So 4 yards is equal to 12